Hey guys, what's up? It's iFlynn here, and welcome to the next episode of my Sunday mailbox. I'm not even sure what episode we're on anymore. I lose track of things very fast, but get right in to the meal that we have got today. So I have a gift from Alfred Antonio. Hi mate, I'm confused. How can you and other YouTubers that play Warframe put so many format in a weapon in a short period of time? I'm not sure about that. Just to showcase it, after putting a forma, we need level up to 30 first, right? So every time you put a forma into a new weapon, right, you have to re-level that weapon back up to level 30. So once your weapon hits level 30, you're able to form it. Putting a forma on that weapon resets it back to level 0, and then you have to level it up back up to level 30 again before you can then put another forma on. And forming basically allows you to add more polarities onto your weapon. So for a good comparison, I have a maxed out Sancti Tigris with 4 forma and a level 0 with no forma on it. So if we take a look at the one with no forma on it right now, we can see that it has a V, a D, and a dash. Adding forma to this weapon allows me to change and add polarities. So if we take a look at my 4 forma, I have 4 Vs and 2 dashes. So, you know, I was able to add those or change polarities because I used the format. I basically explain it in my beginner guides as prestiging if you ever played any first-person shooter that had a leveling system which required you to prestige once you hit a certain level. You basically reset the rank for a added benefit, which is pretty cool. How we do that, though, is what you would do if we're specifically talking about weapons, you would unequip your secondary and your melee or whatever other type of weapons it is. Say you're leveling your secondary, you'd unequip your primary, you'd unequip your melee. Say you're leveling your melee, you'd unequip your secondary and your primary. And then you would obviously go to ACAD, which is where I like to level my weapons, and I would stay for 15 waves. Because I have an affinity booster on, that would get my weapon from level 0 up into max rank, so level 30 in one run. Those 15 waves. If you don't have an affinity booster, you might want to say 20 waves, but if you have an affinity booster, 15 waves will do. That's basically it. That's how I rank up my weapons and all that good stuff. So that is pretty much that. That's that question answered. I just go to ACAD with an affinity booster, stay for 15 waves with a level 0 weapon, and then it's level 30. Pretty simple. So thank you for that alloy plate decoration. I appreciate it. Moving on. Now it's going to be a pain in the ass to try to find all these questions because a few were sent on stream, which if you're not aware, I'm streaming every day now, and I'll be announcing on YouTube whenever I'm live. So yeah, just pay attention for that. Sneaky Use said, pleb, thank you for the Argon crystal decoration. Not really a question, but I appreciate it. Sunday mailbox question: What is your opinion on the quest system D has been doing since the second dream and more recent quests? Lunar, the #1 spammer. So you have to be more specific with what you mean about the quest system, as in releasing quests with new frames, because I find that releasing the quests with new frames, not all of them are, well, most of them are directly related. Like that Nidus quest, what's it called, the Index, it wasn't really related to Nidus, apart from the fact that there was infested and the little girl was talking about some stuff, you know, which I don't really pay attention to too much. The Octavia quest was pretty good. But the current quest system, I feel like the Warframe's quest system has been messed up from the start because it didn't start off with like a string of quests to go through. So I wish that from the prologue onwards there'd be like a linear sort of storyline, I guess. Just to, you know, sort of introduce you into the world, give you tutorials and stuff. It would just make a lot more sense, at least in my opinion, for the game's progression in general, because it shows the player where to go, what to do, all that good stuff. You know, I don't feel like there's a reason not to have that in there, because I mean, obviously Warframe is a free-to-play game, and in that you're free to do whatever you want, but at the same time, like, you have to show people how your game works, and that's something that this game struggles with. And I think if you had a quest system in the game which was linear and started from the beginning and forces players to do that quest, then the game would be a lot more enjoyable for a lot more people. So that's my opinion. I don't like the fact that you have to keep on re-releasing, or not re-releasing, but releasing quests like just out of the blue for a quest frame or something. I think if you're going to do that there, why not give every single frame in the game a quest or something like that there? I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. I really don't know. So thank you for the gift, Lunar. Warfix decoration. Oh, that's pretty sick, actually. You got one from Evitov that says hi. Alloy plate decoration. Pretty sweet. We have one from Sickum. Hey Flynn, what do you think is better, Sentinels or Coopers or Cravats, and which one do you prefer? I prefer, you know, this is a hard one because it depends. It depends on the situation that you're in, because Sentinels are good. Let's say you're doing a very long ass survival. I would bring a Carrier with me because it can give me my ammo. if I'm doing something where I just want to kill things fast, I bring my Kavat because crit kitty. My Kavat is my most formed, so I guess I could say I prefer my Kavat. But at the same time, I use my Carrier a lot more often than any other type of companion in the game. Kubrows I never liked. I thought Kubrows were pretty useless, so I never invested into them. So Kavat would be the most useless, or no, Kavat would be the most useful in terms of dealing damage, and then the Carrier would be most useful in terms of getting your ammo and stuff, and then any other sort of specific thing that any other Sentinel does is good for that. But Kubrows I just avoid altogether. I don't like Kubrows that much. So that's really that, and that's pretty much all there is in today's Sunday Mailbox. It was a very short episode today because we didn't get a lot of in-depth questions really, so I mean, feel free to, you know, send them more questions. If you want to send a question, all you have to do is go over here to the market, type in alloy plate decoration, like this. Pay 5 platinum. Whoops, that's the alloy plates. Alloy plate decoration. Pay 5 platinum. Press this little gift thing. Type in iFlynn. But in this case, I'm going to type the VSO because why not? And then you type in the message. So, hey, the VSO, what is your favorite? No. Hey, hey, the VSO, who is your favorite YouTuber? If you don't say iFlynn, I'm banning you from Discord. There you go. That's how you send a message to me in game, and that way, whenever you open up our inbox, no one's skipped over. You know. So, yeah, there's that. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to hit that like button below. And you want to see more Warframe content from me, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.